choice was made. Before we ever shared a cap and gown, my destiny was chosen. I was frozen up, avoiding down. I heard the sound of bickering and babbling, from averaging opinions, not listening, with group theories traveling. But still its velocity sped. I couldn't stand around being led by four rulers when they said that they knew better. Clever was the single primary, till I broke apart their words into strings of binary. Why carry this disease that impedes realization? With a life choice change, you regain vaccination. So I picked a path and only started looking back to make sure that my shadow wasn't missing anything off this beaten track. Now I'm rocking G-Dub and FTL with a K and CEP, cause I'd rather create than waste infinity. This mimicry was evident, I had no choice. I was forced to think irrationally and throw my own voice. Since many of my brethren would never do the same, I started severing the ties and staying clever with my names. There was pain from a mission, but I'd always leave it out. There was gain from prescription addiction, without a doubt. I saw it getting old, grab a hold of this origami fold. Leave gold, many stories were told. What a shame that mine matters least in this generation of the beast. But you're taming it, let it unleash. Fold my poem with a crease so it cuts deeper. Evenly apply the force, making blood spill from the theater. So I can pour my words from the page into scenery and end up in your veins, feel the pain intravenously. This liberty wasn't given, I earned every piece. Had to struggle and survive to find this release. The hounds want a portion until I tell the truth. My efforts are in my words, not created in the booth. I give it respect, it allows me to exist on the same plane, given with my heart and my fist. I'd always given more than I'd ever have to give. This music appreciates the sacrifice to live. I've battled brutal bigots, beaten sunlight off of mountains. Your words are absurd, I'm a 10, but who's counting? But believe me, I would bleed for this, so watch what you say, because your memories pale to the man I am today.
I hold my love at ransom with its foot in its mouth, cause the archetype is fiction where love's at first sight, accented by the moonlight, acquaintance by the streetlight. That shit never ever happens in real life, so make mention of the tension, it was tossed aside. You know there's truth in sarcasm and it burns inside. It's not what you said, it's just how you said it. You made me think for a second, then I'ma start to regret it. You can't open up doors and ask me to forget it, because I'm stuck into the net again, holding up my head again, looking for some sedatives. My face is turning red again. Oh look, his face is turning red again. The greatest misconception you will have in your life is that one thought that you will always be right. You know the greatest misconception you will have in your life, it's that one thought that you will always be right. So catch me at my most masochistic, standing in harm's way just to see what the fuck she's gonna say to me. Karma, she's a bitch. Lady Luck, she's so fickle. Destiny's a jar, but she smells just like pickles. Tickled to the thought that everything falls apart and empires have to be built up again. But don't burn the end, a friend, cause you'll just fry. Put your neck in the noose and hang yourself out to dry. Hi, thank you very much, my name, it's Tederux. And for all of you who didn't show me love, shut up. You could drink of the Jim Jones juice and drop dead. You heard what I said, cause I don't really give a flying fuck.
I left the love poems about 100 pages back. Now I'm ripping dirty rhymes over every single track, and I'm diving in the depths for a shark to trust. My harpoons gather dust, draw blood, spark lust. Called them baby once, now they look at me like children. So I time to the track and I play the part of villain. It's an anagram for hits when they play their funny tricks. So I'll say 4 letters instead of 26. Count to 69, see how many break their stride. If they avert their eyes, I'll just use a catchy line like, baby you be fine, as the moment that I scoped you. Let me jot your number like a game of Sudoku. Uncross your puzzles from the toes to the floor, cause you know I'm as shady as half a stegosaurus. Extinction couldn't stop, still taken for granted. When I come bearing gifts and leave empty-handed. Once upon a time I was honestly earnest, so many circumstances I could almost fill a furnace. So I'll write a summary, then they'd get the gist. Past the messy climax to the ironic twist. I wear the wolf's mask when I'm hanging with the herd. Most women want the man who will kick him to the curb. It's a blurred kind of focus, looking through a crack lens. That's why they're only happy when they're talking in the past tense. Cold when on my shoulder, then I get them off the phone, and I leave a standard greeting that I'm better off alone. Damsels in distress always need a hero. Opposites attracted and the cancels out to zero. Destructive interference is the reason they don't listen. Staring face to face in diametric opposition. I know it sounds harsh, this isn't meant to upset you. This was my pointless love life before I met you.
Breathe, breathe, breathe.